Hey, I'm Mr. Malekpour. I'm a social studies and special education teacher at Benjamin Cardozo High School. I'm making this video for Student Voter Registration Day, taking place on Friday, March 11th, 2022. I'm going to walk you through how to complete your voter registration form. First, let's go over a few things before you complete the paperwork. First, make sure that you're using either black or blue ink. This is a government document, so you can't fill it out with anything else. All right. Also, before you get too far, questions 1 and 2 are your qualification questions. If you check off no for either of these two questions, you cannot register to vote. Question 1 asks you if you're a U.S. citizen. Let me put on my U.S. history hat for a moment and remind you that according to the 14th Amendment, you are a citizen if you were either born in the United States or if you completed a naturalization process. Permanent residents, green card holders, and undocumented folks, this may disqualify you for now. So please do not fill this out if you are not a citizen. It's against the law to register to vote illegally. However, the New York City Council recently passed legislation that will let you vote in New York City local elections, starting in the year 2023. Be on the lookout for more information about this from the New York City Board of Elections. The second question asks you about your age. There's 2 boxes that you can check that will let you continue this process. First, you'll be asked if you're 18 years or older. If you are, you'll be registered to vote as soon as the paperwork processes. If not, check out the box that asks if you're 16 or 17. If you're not 16 or 17, you cannot check this off, and you have to wait until then to complete this paperwork. Okay, so now let's move on to the next questions. This is mostly pretty straightforward. Question 3 is going to ask you for your first name, your last name, and your middle initial. So for example, if I were Benjamin N. Cardozo, I would write my name this way. Next up is some additional information. You do have to give your date of birth for question 4. However, questions 5, 6, and 7 are optional. So if you don't want to add that information, you do not have to provide it. For question 8, you're going to include the address where you live. Put your home address down. Don't use a P.O. box. If a P.O. box is where you get mail, you can put that for question number 9. Also keep in mind, if you're currently experiencing homelessness and there's somewhere where you're able to get mail, you can place that down as your address. Of course, be sure that you're in communication with whoever is living there. If you have any further questions about this aspect, you can discuss that with your teacher. For the part that says New York State County under the address, New York's counties are each coextensive with New York City's 5 boroughs. So if you live in Manhattan, write New York County. If you live in Brooklyn, you're going to put Kings County. If you live in the Bronx, you're going to put Bronx County. If you live in Staten Island, you're going to put Richmond County. And if you live in Queens, then you're going to put down Queens County. For questions 10 and 11, you're just going to check off that you have not voted for. You haven't, unless you're 18 or older and already registered to vote in New York, in which case, what are you doing? Question 12 also asks you if your voter information has changed. You can skip this part too. Okay, question 13, pay attention. Your identification information is crucial. There's 2 ways that you can put this down. The first way is to put down your New York State DMV number. It's on your state ID, your permit, driver's license, doesn't matter which one of these you have. It's a number on the top. You'll see it says ID next to it. If you don't have one of those, then you can put down the last 4 digits of your social security number instead. Only fill out one of these on question number 13. Do not put both. For question number 14, you're going to select your political party. As the form says, political party enrollment is optional, but that in order to vote in a primary election of a political party, a voter must enroll in that political party, unless state party rules allow otherwise. For the most part, they don't. So if you want to vote in the purple party primary, then you need to register for the purple party. If you have some more questions about this, your teacher can clarify some of the rules around primary elections. Question number 15 asks you if you'd like to apply for an absentee ballot and if you would like to be an election day worker. Election day workers are essential to ensuring our democracy functions, and you can make a good amount of money doing this. If you're interested, check it off. Last, under the affidavit, review the terms. You're signing a legal document, so make sure everything you put on there was done correctly. After that, sign and date the form. That's it. There's also this organ donation form on there, but that's optional. If you don't want to donate your organs, don't fill it out. If you do, that's great. I'm an organ donor. Fill it out if that's what you would like to do. That decision is very personal, and you should think deeply about it before you actually do it. Thanks for being a part of this process today. If you have questions, your teachers and student volunteers will help you out. Be good people, make good decisions, and have an awesome day.